Hello, and welcome to the SurveyMethods.com video tutorial on creating and designing a survey. In this video, you will see the basics of building a survey, such as how to add different question types, organize the page structure, and personalize the look of your survey. This is the first video in a series where we will cover different features of the SurveyMethods survey application. Alright, let's get started. The survey we are going to create is a 14-question customer satisfaction survey for a fictional company called Acme. I've created this survey in a Word document just to show you what it will look like, but you can start building directly in the application. First, we will head over to SurveyMethods.com. If you do not already have an account, you can click on the green Get Started button to review the plan types. We have 4 different plans: Basic, Advanced, Professional, and Enterprise. If you sign up for a basic account, you'll automatically be given a 7-day trial professional account, so that's a great way to try out the advanced functionality we'll discuss in the next video. We already have an account, so we will click on the blue Sign In button and enter our login information to access our account and start building our survey. To start a new survey, we will hover over the Surveys menu and choose Create a Survey, or we can click on the Create New Survey button. On this page, you will see options to create a survey from scratch, copy and modify one of your existing surveys, or copy a survey from the SurveyMethods library. The library contains template surveys in a variety of categories that are ready to be used or can be modified to suit your needs. Lastly, there is an option to create an event survey, which will be discussed in a separate video. In this demo, we are going to create a new survey from scratch, so we will select the option Create a New Survey and click on the Create Survey button. After clicking the Create Survey button, we are taken to this page where we will enter the title for our survey. You can set the language of your survey here if your survey is not in English. We have a few languages built in, but you can build your own language pack in any language or customize the existing language packs by using the Create New Language Pack link. Here, you will choose New Language Pack, or select a pack to modify if you previously created one, and then choose what base language to start from. The system supports all language characters, so you can build an Arabic or Mandarin language pack, for example, by entering the equivalent text in the boxes. If you're not sure what each field is used for, you can hover over the question mark to see more information. Keep in mind the language packs are useful if your survey is in English, but you'd like to customize any of the button or other instruction text. You would just create a new language pack, modify the fields you want, and then click Save at the bottom. This language pack will be saved to your account and can be used on any of your surveys in the future. Returning to our survey, this is also the page where you can choose whether or not you want your survey to be anonymous. If you're making the survey anonymous, you have 2 options. Both of these options will mask the respondents' email addresses and IP addresses, but you can choose whether or not custom fields are visible to you. We will not go into custom fields in this tutorial, but they will be covered on a future video when we discuss launching a survey by email. You can read more about anonymous surveys at this link. Once everything is configured, we will click on the Create button. To add our first question, we will click on the Insert New Question link. This will display a pop-up where we will choose the question type. There are 20 different question types to choose from. You can see an example by hovering over each question type. We have all types of questions, from simple numerical fields up to more complex question types like conjoint analysis. The first question on our survey is, what is your current age? For this question, we will use choice, one-option buttons, or rating scale. What this means is we are giving the user multiple options to choose from, but they may only choose one of those options. Clicking on that question type will take us to the Add Question page, where we will build our question. Here we will start by adding the question text in the box at the top left. Next, we will add the answer choices, one option per line. We have a list of common options in the drop-down to the right, or you can enter your own. Since the responses we are using are custom, I will add them here. Down below, there are additional settings for each question type. For this question type, you can add an If Other answer option, select the layout of your answer choices, and add a single or multiple line additional comments box if needed. At the bottom of the page, there are 3 tabs containing settings that can be configured for every question. In the first tab, you can choose whether or not the question is mandatory for respondents. If you select this box, the system will require the respondent to answer the question in order to go to the next page or submit the survey. This is the error that will be shown if the respondent attempts to skip the question. If you'd like to customize this message, you can do so in the language pack module that I showed you before. In the second tab, you will find the settings for randomizing the answer choices and creating a short descriptive label for the question text. You would use this if the question text is too long to display on the report or data export. In the third tab, you can provide additional instructions for respondents and customize the color of the help icon. When you click the Save button, the question gets added to your survey. Now that we have our first question created, the application automatically created the first page of our survey. We can set the page title by clicking on the Edit button here. We'll enter the page title inline and click on Update to save the changes. If you need to make changes to your question, you can click Full Question Edit. You can also edit the question text and answer choices inline by hovering over them and clicking the pencil icon. I will follow the same steps to add 2 more simple questions on this page. How many children do you have? And do you use Acme's household care products? Alright, as you can see, those questions have now been added. Our next questions will be on a second page, so we'll click Add Page. And then we'll rename that page Demographic Questions. We have 5 simple questions on this page. What is your gender? What is your ethnicity? What is your marital status? What is your current employment status? And what is your current household income? I will pause the video now to add these questions. These questions are now added, so I will move on to page 3. Page 3 consists of 6 questions providing feedback on Acme products, so we will name this page Feedback. The first question is, how likely are you to recommend Acme products? This is also known as a Net Promoter Score question, as the response is used to calculate a brand's Net Promoter Score. I will type the question text here and then enter the answer choices down below. When I'm satisfied with the question, I'll hit the Save button. Next, we have a matrix question where respondents will rate their satisfaction of different attributes of Acme products such as packaging, quality, and price. This question will be a matrix question where respondents can only choose one option per row. This question type works very similar to previous questions, where you enter the question text first, but in this case, we will need to enter both the row labels and the column labels, one option per line. In the case of the column headings, we can use the satisfied, dissatisfied quick fill menu as we're using standard responses. When I hit save, I will be returned to the survey and see a preview of the question. As you can see, it will only let you choose one option per line. I will go ahead and add the last few questions now. Okay, our survey is just about ready, but I did make a mistake in the question order. I want the other feedback text box to be the last question, so I will click on Move, and then I will say I want it to be after, and then I will choose the current last question on the survey. When I click Move, the survey will be reordered. There are various buttons on the page that you can use to modify your survey. You can insert a question before or after any existing question. You can copy and modify a question, delete a question, insert a page break, or many other options. I'm happy with my survey as is, so I will move on to customizing the look of our survey. We will first personalize our survey by adding a logo. Click on the Add Logo button here. Next, click on the Click to Add Logo link. You can choose a logo from your computer or enter the URL of the logo you want to use. Once the logo is uploaded, you can click and drag on the square to resize the logo. Once the logo is properly set, click on the Save button. The logo will display on the top right of your survey and will be previewed on the design page. The last thing we'll cover in this video is setting the survey style. To apply a presentation style, click on the Change Style link. You have two options to choose from. The first is Basic Styles, which allow you to customize the font, border, and background colors, as well as set the font type and font size. To build a custom style, click on Create My Own Style, enter a name for the style, and choose your color and font combinations. As you update the settings, they will be previewed down below so you can see what your survey will look like. The second option is Graphical Styles, where you can choose from over 100 pre-designed professional styles in a variety of categories such as business, restaurants, or sports. For this demo, we will return to the basic styles and apply the Snow White style. Once we click on Save and Apply, we will be returned to the survey design page. Our survey is now ready to be used, but just to make sure, we can click the Preview button to test drive it. We will choose Do Not Record so that our responses to this survey are not captured. This will open the survey in a new window, and you can see exactly how the survey will look to your respondents. That's it for our demo on how to build and customize a simple survey in SurveyMethods. If you want to try it out yourself, go to SurveyMethods.com and click on Get Started at the top right of the page. Thank you for watching this video. We will soon be releasing additional videos on advanced survey functions, survey settings, launching your survey, event management, and more. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us by email at smsupport@surveymethods.net.